CDC ranks Oklahoma City right up there with Los Angeles in the number of gang-related
murder. Oklahoma City police arrested De La Rosa, Christopher Ortega, and Santiago Martinez after a deadly shooting on Southwest 22nd Street back in April. The victim, 18-year-old Victor Reyes.
Also tonight, federal agents say more than 40 dangerous gang members are off the streets here in Oklahoma.
They rounded them up over a 4-day period, and many of them are here in the country illegally.
Does Oklahoma City have a gang problem?
The police department got rid of its gang unit, and one viewer wants to know why.
Oklahoma City is home to a diverse and complex network of gang activity, with Crip-affiliated gangs playing a prominent role in the city's gang landscape. From the historically rooted Rolling 60s and Rolling 90s Crips to local sets like the Fonshill Gangster Crips and Prince Hall Village Crips, these gangs have shaped their communities with reputations built on territorial dominance, alliances, and rivalries. Their histories often intertwine with key moments in Oklahoma's gang emergence, and their influence extends into the cultural fabric, including the local rap scene. Each gang carries its own unique identity, alliances, and conflicts, contributing to a volatile and deeply entrenched subculture. The Rolling 90s Crips are an active and well-known gang with 3 main territories. Their primary base is in Killa, also known as 4 Block, located on 27th Street. Another significant area they operate in is the Dime Block, or 10th West, which they share with the Rolling 60s Crips. They also maintain a smaller presence on the north side in Western Village, near Hefner and Western. The Rolling 90s Crips have notable rivalries with several gangs, including the Shotgun Crips, Hoover Criminals, Bloods, Pyrus, Playboy Gangster Crips, Grape Street Crips, North Highlands Pyrus, and Limehood Pyrus. The Rolling 60s Crips are one of the 2 largest and most reputable gangs in Oklahoma. They have 3 primary territories. The first is in North Creston Hills, also known as Killa, or 4 Block, located on 28th Street and Martin Luther King Avenue, currently closed for remodeling. Their second territory is in Spencer at the Fred Factory Garden Apartments, also referred to as Dungy Tramp 9. The third is in the Dime Block area on 10th Street, where they operate around multiple apartment complexes, most notably the Greenvale Apartments. The 60s are considered one of the largest black gangs in Oklahoma City, rivaled only by the 107 Hoovers. They share the Killa 4 Block territory with the Rolling 90s Crips on 27th Street, and in recent years have aligned with the Fonshill Gangster Crips. Together, these 3 sets, particularly the 28th Street 60s, formed the squeeze team to counter their rivals and their alliances. Their main adversaries include the Hoover Criminals, Shotgun Crips, Grape Street Crips, Playboy Gangsters, Sunny Lane Bloods, Murder One Bloods Pyrus, and North Highlands Pyrus. One of the largest neighborhood Crip sets in Oklahoma in terms of both territory and membership. This gang is highly active in Spencer, Oklahoma. They maintain strong ties with the Dungy Tramp 9 Rolling 60s neighborhood Crips, with whom they share a territory at the Fred Factory Apartments on Dungy Boulevard. Additionally, they are on good terms with the Fonshill Gangster Crips due to their mutual animosity towards certain Southeast, North Side, and East Side gangs. While they have numerous rivals, their primary conflict is with the Murda One Inglewood Family Bloods, a gang widely disliked by all neighborhood Crip sets in Oklahoma City. Other notable enemies include the Hoovers, Shotgun Crips, Grape Street Crips, North Highlands Pyrus, and Playboy Gangster Crips. Dime Block West 10th is a prominent neighborhood Crips territory, known for its diverse membership of Black, white, and Hispanic individuals. The area is characterized by multiple affordable apartment complexes stretching along West 10th Street. It stands as one of the largest neighborhoods Crip hoods in terms of territory, with active presences from various sets, including 2800, 2900, 4200, 5900, Nutty Block, and 6300 Rolling 60s neighborhood Crips. The Dime Block neighborhood Crips have several notable rivalries, including conflicts with the Shotgun Crips, Hoovers, Murder One Bloods Pyrus, Sunny Lane Bloods, Playboy Gangster Crips, Grape Street Crips, North Highland Pyrus, and West Side Hustler Crips. 42nd and Park Estates, also known as the 4200 Block, is one of 3 neighborhood Crip territories on the east side of Oklahoma City. Although currently the smallest of the 3, its prominence may grow due to the gentrification and remodeling of the 2 larger blocks 27th and 28th and Killa King 4 block, located in North Creston Hills. The 4200 block has long-standing rivalries with several gangs, including the Hoovers, Shotgun Crips, Grape Street Crips, Playboy Gangster Crips, Sunny Lane Bloods, Murder One Bloods Pyroos, and North Highlands Pyroos. Dungy Tramp 9 Rolling 60s Crips is a prominent, active, and aggressive neighborhood Crip set based in Spencer, Oklahoma, a small town located east of Oklahoma City. Their primary territory is the Fred Factory Apartments on Dungy Boulevard, which they share with the 4-6 neighborhood Crips, as this area serves as the main hub for both sets. Dungy Tramp 9 and the 4-6 neighborhood Crips have a long and violent history of conflict with the Murda 177th Inglewood family Gangster Bloods in Midwest City, as well as with other Damu sets in the Murda 1 Alliance. Additional rivalries include the Shotgun Crips, Grape Street Crips, Playboy Gangsters, North Highlands Pyroos, Broadway Park Bloods, and all Hoover criminal sets. The Grape Street What's Crips is one of the 3 largest and most reputable Southeast gangs in Oklahoma City. Originating from Los Angeles, this well-known set established numerous branches nationwide during the 1980s gang emergence, eventually making its way to OKC. The Southeast Grape Street Crips in Oklahoma City claim 2 main territories, with the older generation having shared an east side hood with the 24-karat Gold Gangster Crips, forming the alliance known as 24 KGs. One of their primary hoods is located in the Will Rogers Courts on Southwest 15th and Penn. However, since the 2020s, their presence in Oak Ridge Village Apartments on Southeast Bryant Avenue has become more notable due to the influence of Grape Street Crips rappers. Other smaller territories include Oak Cliff, Hartsdale, and Smith Village. The Grape Street Crips maintain strong ties with the Playboy Gangster Crips on Southeast 44th, an alliance known as WattzBunz. Together, they have a joint clique called Catchy E-Body Gang. Their shared hatred for Bloods and neighborhood Crips strengthens their relationship with 2 large East Side gangs, the Hoovers, particularly the Trey Six HCG in Sooner Haven, Trey Six Apartments, and the 132 Shotgun Crips in Garden Oaks. Both allies share a deep animosity toward all neighborhood Crip sets, especially the 60s and 90s and Bloods Pyroos, including the 48 Sunny Lane Bloods and 87 North Highland Pyroos. Additional rivalries include Fonshill and the Squeeze Team. The Fonshill Gangster Crips, also known as FOD, is an active and respected homegrown set from the east side of Oklahoma City. Most of the original members, OGs, are family related, creating a close-knit foundation for the gang. Although they carry Gangster Crip in their name, the FGC does not follow the traditional Gangster Crip affiliations. Instead, they maintain a strong relationship with the neighborhood Crip card and are known as one of the Hoover's main adversaries. The Fonshill Gangster Crips' territory spans from Fonshill Avenue to Prospect Avenue and from Northeast 23rd Street to Northeast 30th Street. They share an alliance with the Prince Hall Village Crips, forming a union known as Shillville. However, this partnership has been strained since the gentrification of Prince Hall Apartments into Uptown at Kelly in 2020, which has limited recruitment opportunities for younger members on the east side. In response, the FGC has begun aligning themselves with the 4-6 neighborhood Crips, and the 2 sets are now closely associated. The FGC is also known for wearing 1990s Florida Mariners apparel, representing the F for Fonshill. The FGC's main rivals include the Hoovers, Shotgun Crips, Grape Street Crips, Playboy Gangsters, North Highland Pyroos, Sunny Lane Bloods, and Murder One Bloods Pyroos. The Prince Hall Village Crips are a homegrown and respected East Side gang based in Uptown Kelly, formerly known as the Prince Hall Village Apartments until its gentrification in 2020. Located at 26th and Kelly Avenue, the neighborhood is known for its historical significance, including the iconic Prince Hall store, a black-owned convenience store famous for serving freshly fried soul food. The PHVC share a close alliance with the Fonshill Gangster Crips, collectively known as Chillville, and are often regarded as one unified gang. However, this relationship has shown signs of strain in recent years, as Fonshill has increasingly aligned with the 4-6 rolling 60s neighborhood Crips since the 2020s. PHVC have ongoing rivalries with the Hoovers, Shotgun Crips, certain neighborhood Crip sets, mainly the Rolling 90s, Murder One Bloods Pyroos, Sunalane Bloods, North Highland Pyroos, and Limehood Pyroos. A smaller but active and reputable set on the east side, the Nutty Block Crips operates out of the East Drive apartments near the Capitol. Members are known for wearing New York Yankees apparel or hats with the NY logo, symbolizing Nutty. They are aligned with the neighborhood Crips due to their shared animosity toward all Blood and Pyroo sets, as well as certain Crip sets, including the Shotgun Crips, Grape Street Crips, and Playboy Gangster Crips. While their peak activity was in the early 2000s, their numbers have dwindled over the years due to gentrification in the area, largely driven by the expansion of the O Hospital. Despite this, they remain active with primary rivalries. The West Side City 10th Ave Boot Hill Crips are an older and well-established Crip set that originated in Phoenix, Arizona. Known for their gritty, hustler reputation, they maintain good relations with the 10th Street West Side Hustler Crips due to their close proximity and shared street ethos. Their primary rivalries are with several East Side gangs, including the Hoovers, Shotgun Crips, Neighborhood Crips, Prince Hall Village Crips, 29 East Side Pyroos, 27 Limehood Pyroos, and the Outlaw Brims. The Southeast Village Crips are a decently sized, active, and well-known gang based in Ambassador Courts on say 15th Street. Historically, they were recognized as a grimy Crip set that aligned with the Trey card during the early 2000s. As one of the older, reputable sets in the city, Sev has built a violent and feared reputation over the years. In recent years, some Sev members have become associated with the Squeeze team, a clique primarily consisting of neighborhood Crip 2,800 members, and have been operating under similar affiliations and politics. Sev's main rivalries include the Hoovers, Shotgun Crips, Grape Street Crips, Playboy Gangster Crips, Southwest West Side Hustler Crips, North Highland Pyroos, and Murder One Bloods. The 10th Street Panic Zone Crips are an older, well-established gang based in Midwest City. They are aligned with the 4-6 neighborhood Crips, Eastridge Block Crips, and Dungy Tramp 9 Rolling 60s in Spencer, Oklahoma, due to their shared animosity toward the Murder One Bloods. The Panic Zone Crips' territory is located on Northeast 10th Street in Ridgecrest, stretching from Air Depot Boulevard to Midwest City Boulevard. Historically, they have been rivals of the larger Murder One Inglewood family Gangster Bloods in Midwest City. Other significant conflicts include feuds with the Southwest 1700 Crips, Limehood Pyroos, and North Highlands Pyroos. The Oak Grove Crips are a homegrown Southwest Crip set based in Oak Grove, formerly known as the Care Village Housing Projects. Once a neglected area, the neighborhood was remodeled into the Oak Grove Apartments. The community is a mixed-race hood, primarily consisting of Black and Hispanic residents. The Oak Grove Crips' main rivalries are with the Rolling Outlaw 30s Bloods and the Sixx Deuce Brims. The Eastridge Block Crips, also known, are an active and reputable gang based off 20th and Spencer Road. The Eastridge Block Crips are closely aligned with the Panic Zone Crips due to their mutual animosity toward the Murder One Bloods. The 132 Shotgun Crips are a large and reputable Crip set based on the east side of Oklahoma City, originating from Gardena, California. They operate in multiple territories, with 2 hoods on the east side and 1 on the west side in Gervin Park. Their primary base is in Garden Oaks, also known as Garden Days, with a smaller presence in the Edwards community. The Shotgun Crips have a close alliance with all Hoovers in Oklahoma City, forming a partnership known as Guns and Vers, or Shottyvers. This bond is evident in their shared hood days, mutual tattoos, and camaraderie in prison. They are also aligned with the WattzBunz alliance due to their common animosity toward Bloods and neighborhood Crip sets. One of the SGC's most violent rivalries is with the 87 North Highland Pyroos, a feud marked by disappearances, kidnappings, deletions, assaults with deadly weapons, and drive-by shootings. Other significant rivalries include conflicts with neighborhood Crips, Prince Hall Village Crips, Fonshill Gangster Crips, Sunny Lane Bloods, and Murder One. The Walnut Gangster Crips are based in an apartment complex and are known as an active and aggressive gang, one of the few gangster Crip sets that adhere strictly to traditional Trey gangster politics. The Walnut Gangster Crips gained notoriety for their involvement in the drug distribution industry on the east side until a major federal indictment in 2007, which resulted in 21 members being charged with 85 federal counts. This crackdown nearly led to the gang's collapse during the 2010s, but they have since experienced a resurgence by recruiting members from the younger generation. Their primary rivalries include the Limehood Pyroos, East Side Pyroos, and Rolling 20s Outlaws Bloods. The Playboy Gangster Crips are one of the 3 largest and most reputable gangs in Southeast Oklahoma City. They primarily operate off Southeast 44th and Oak Cliff, with a smaller presence in Hartsdale. Playboy Gangster Crips has 2 main cliques. The younger generation often affiliates with a joint Grape Street Crips clique called Catch a Body Gang, while the older generation represents Probably Die Anyway, PDA. The Playboy Gangster Crips maintains a strong alliance with all Grape Street Crips in Oklahoma, known collectively as WattzBunz. This partnership is solidified by shared hood days, close ties in jail, and mutual support. Both gangs are also on good terms with the Guns and Furs Alliance, Shotgun Crips, and Hoover Criminals, united by their mutual hatred for neighborhood Crips and Bloods. The WattzBunz Alliance has been especially active in their ongoing conflict with the 48 Sunny Lane Bloods. Additional PBGC rivalries include the North Highland Pyroos, neighborhood Crips, 60s and 90s, Squeeze Team, Murder One Bloods, and Fonshill Gangster Crips. The Trey 5 Long Beach Rolling 20s Crips are a decently sized and active gang on the east side of Oklahoma City. Known for their reputation, they are not officially part of the neighborhood Crip card, though they maintain an alliance with it. Rolling 20s Crips members primarily represent Rolling O's, identifying as Rolling 20s or 20s Crip. Rolling 20s Crips has a presence in both Oklahoma City and Del City, with their main hood located on the east side at McNabb Park in Capitol View. They also have a presence in Del City, particularly in Oak Cliff and, to a lesser extent, Smith Village. Their main rivalries include the Murder One Bloods, North Highland Pyroos, Limehood Pyroos Outlaw Bloods, and some Hoover sets. However, their good terms with the Rolling 60s Crips and Rolling 90s Crips can occasionally cause friction with Hoover-affiliated groups. One of the 2 Mafia Crip sets in Oklahoma City, this group operates on the north side in Musgrave, located on Wilshire Boulevard, the street that divides the north side from the east side. Originally a mixed neighborhood of Bloods and Crips, known collectively as Musgrave Mafia, the group began claiming Mafia Crip in the 2000s due to their escalating conflict with the North Side Damas, particularly the Broadway Park Bloods and North Highlands Pyro. The Pitts Park 107 Hoover criminal gang is the largest and most reputable gang in Oklahoma. It was the first set to establish itself in the state during the gang emergence, alongside Hard Hoover Gangsters and the remaining 5 Deuce Hoover Gangster Crips, who also occupy Pitts Park. Pitts Park itself is historically significant, named after the first African American to receive the Medal of Honor on December 10, 1968. The gang's territory includes key blocks on 16th, 17th, 18th, and 19th Streets, with Pitts Park serving as their central hangout. The Pitts Park Hoovers have a close alliance with the Shotgun Crips based in Garden Oaks. Members of both sets often tattoo each other's affiliations and are known to be celled together in prison. They are also aligned with the Grape Street Crips and Playboy Gangster Crips. forming the WattzBunz alliance in the Southeast, united by their mutual animosity toward neighborhood Crips and blood sets in Oklahoma City. The Pitts Park Hoover's main rivalries include the Fonshill Gangster Crips, Prince Hall Village Crips, Neighborhood Crips, Sunny Lane Bloods, North Highland Pyroos, and Murder One Bloods. The Trey Six Hoovers are an active and reputable gang based on Northeast 36th Street at Sooner Haven Apartments, also referred to as Trey Six Apartments. Although smaller than the Hillside and Parkside Hoovers, the Trey Six Hoovers have been steadily growing in numbers and may soon become the second largest Hoover set in Oklahoma City. Trey Six has gained significant notoriety in recent years thanks to the rise of the OKC rap scene. Members of the Trey Six Hoovers, Grape Street Crips, and Playboy Gangster Crips have collaborated on music, further elevating their profile within the city. The Trey Six Hoovers were the first Hoover subset to form an official alliance with Southeast Grape sets, including the Grape Street Crips and Playboy Gangster Crips, due to their shared animosity towards several rival gangs. Their primary enemies include the Neighborhood Crips, Fonshill Gangster Crips, North Highland Pyroos, Sunny Lane Bloods, Squeeze Team, Prince Hall Village Crips, and Murder One Bloods. South Creston Hills is a well-known, predominantly black neighborhood on the east side of Oklahoma City. It is home to the Creston Hills Hoover criminal gang, also known as Hillside. Their territory spans from the 16th to the 21st Streets and from Martin Luther King Avenue to Grand Boulevard, with Creston Hills Park serving as their main hangout spot. Hillside's main rivalries include the Fonshill Gangster Crips, Prince Hall Village Crips, Neighborhood Crips, 60s and 90s, Sunny Lane Bloods, North Highland Pyroos, and Murder One Bloods. The intricate network of Crip gangs in Oklahoma City reflects a history of loyalty, rivalry, and survival. From the older and more established sets like the 52 Hoover Gangster Crips to the rising influence of the 36 Hoovers and Dungy Tramp 9 Rolling 60s, these gangs continue to evolve, leaving their mark on the city. While their influence often brings challenges to the communities they inhabit, their stories provide a lens into the broader dynamics of identity, territory, and power in Oklahoma City's urban environment. Understanding these gangs' histories and relationships is crucial for addressing the complexities of gang culture in the city.